When the call came, I didn't even feel shock. Just a hollow emptiness, like my heart had already known the truth long before the words were spoken. "She's gone," her sister said softly. "She died last night." I sat there in silence, letting the weight of it settle. Then she added the part that confirmed everything I had suspected. They found her in another man's bed. My wife, no, the woman I used to call my wife, had betrayed me in life, and even in death, her betrayal lingered like poison. People expected me to mourn, to collapse in grief. But how could I grieve a woman who had shared her love with someone else? How could I cry for someone who had looked me in the eye every day and lied? The funeral was scheduled for the following week. Invitations came, calls from family members urging me to attend, to be the bigger person. But I didn't go. I refused to stand at a graveside pretending to honor a woman who had dishonored me every single day she snuck off to her lover. What hurt most wasn't just the betrayal, it was her daughter, Lily. My stepdaughter, who I had raised since she was 5, who I had loved as my own. When her mother died, Lily called me, but not with grief. Her voice was sharp, demanding. "You owe her respect," she snapped. "She gave you the best years of her life. The least you can do is pay for the funeral." I froze, stunned at her audacity. I had provided for her, paid for her education, given her everything she asked for. And still, she sided with the woman who betrayed me. "I owe her nothing," I said coldly. "And if you think I'll waste another dollar cleaning up her lies, you're mistaken." Lily scoffed, the same entitled tone her mother used whenever she wanted something. "You're pathetic. She deserved better than you." That was the final nail in the coffin, so to speak. I cut her off financially, emotionally, completely. 4 years, I had carried them both, convinced that my love and sacrifice meant something. In the end, all it earned me was betrayal and disdain. I didn't attend the funeral. I didn't send flowers. I didn't shed a tear. Instead, I sat in my home that she never got to steal from me, my home that I worked for alone, and I poured myself a glass of whiskey. For the first time in years, I felt free. Because the truth is, sometimes death doesn't bring sadness. Sometimes, it brings release. And though she died in another man's bed, I wasn't the one buried. She was. And I had finally cut the last ties binding me to her lies.